さて帰ってきました。あ、ワンちゃんいる。
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
花の持ち主。
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible, but if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
ワンダホー。豚の頭を切り裂くんじゃなくって豚に森をぶっ刺したいと。まずは木こりのリーに行って森を取ってこようかな。これなんかダッシュとかあったっけ？お、R2 ダッシュ。でもなんかもったりしてるというか、あ、小屋向こうだ。これで森を拝借。あれ？
That should do it. Now I am ready for the experiment.
殺害に用いられたものと同じもの。ホワイトチャペル。お、早い。豚にバツ印が。
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise. Yet.
Holmes, you should aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test.
L で狙う。息を止める。おおあれもう一回バスを押すの？あ、そういうことか。
The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
あ、外した。あれ？
Holmes, I can't believe it. Did you just miss?
意外と難しい。あれ？ OK。
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
ワトソンが代わりに払ってくれてるの。実験完了。で、お次はどうするんだ？これか？必要な力。これか？ん？力技。男が2人で協力して行った場合も同じような結果が達成できるかも。あ、犯人は1人じゃないってことね。運が良かっただけ？ん？未熟で訓練していない男がピーター・キアリの体を貫通して壁に突き刺したという、突き刺したということはありえない。未熟で訓練していない男がありえない。あ、そうかな。なんか、にょろーんってなんか伸びだけど。あとはくっつきそうなものはないかな。ほう。で、次はどうするんだ？もう一回取り調べ？いや、なかなか一つの事件に時間がかかりそうな感じだな。
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
あれ？
What am I doing here?
違う
I've
の
done
か？
nothing wrong.
これも見たし、あら？どこだろう？次の場所が、次の目的がわかんない。何かまた奥さんに聞くのかな？地図。
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
違うか。木こりに。 うーん。足のサイズも違ったから、これ犯人のかな。
These footprints appear to be quite large.
庭師じゃないの？お、移動させられてる。
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
うん。あの箱がどこに行ったかだよな。
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
あれ？喋れない。実験完了したな。お？うん。こっちか。くっつくものある？CD を試した。違うよな。あれとあれがくっつくの？手帳の回収。ほう。ん？何か見逃してるか？足跡。これな。
This place is not covered. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Hmm. 操作に行き詰まりました。証拠のくっつけのあれもできないし、タバコ、課題、尋問、所持品を調べる。あ、所持品でまだ分かってないことがあるか。完了しない。指輪と手帳とナイフとハンカチ。
These are the suspect's belongings. These abbreviations mean
こ
something.
れ
But what?
なんだろうな。あるものが必要。解読するためのアイテムが。これも。パートナーへ。だから、多分お父さんのものかな。
A handkerchief with the initials JHN.
これはこれだけ
A handkerchief. A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Cat.
あれ指輪もこれのなんかが必要。指輪他調べれるところ何かないよな。R ドーソンからパートナーへ。あれ話聞けないのか。あ、
Locked.
違う。あれだ、死体が消えてたから。死体を調べるか。ないじゃん。あれ話も聞けないし、こっちは。
Locked.
ダメか。引っかかる。
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
ん
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
あれ困ったな。ヤードはないか。ベイカー町で何かするか。まあ、所持品を調べるあの手帳がまだ解けてないから残ってるだけ。尋問もしたっちゃしたけどまだ残ってる。なんだろう、タバコ吸うかとか聞けないのかな。あとこことここの人物が気になるけどな。あれ何か調べ物かな。
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
おや
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive.
ダメ
I can
か。
always consult with it if needed.
一つ目の事件も解決できない。
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire. My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
あらなんだろう。何を見逃してる。 ヤードに行って、でもなかったもんな。こっちの家は、何もないか。話も聞けないし、
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
じゃあ事件現場か。
Someone drank from this glass recently.
調べてるな。看板。箱の中。
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
これがハテナなんだよな。で、あとは箱。
The ship's logs of
この日数かな。あれを調べるかな。もう一回証拠品持ち物検査しとくか。
These are the suspect's belongings. A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin. A handkerchief with the initials JHN. These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Oh? Eh?
To my friend, Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
あんなちょっとの指輪の内側で3箇所も調べなきゃいけなかったの？書庫で検索、会話で尋ねる。これは？会話はこっちかな？お、いけた。
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
まあ、19歳。刻印か上着かな。まあ、パートナーって言ったら結婚相手的な感じだろうから。
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner. So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
き聞いたか、今度上着かな？
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
あ、で、書庫で調べるか。いやー、指輪に翻弄されたな。全部読まなきゃいけなかったんだな。さて。科学、毒物、これじゃない。お、1883年。
That is not the one I need.
違う。ドーソンネイガン倒産。投資会社。ジョシュア・ネリガン。失踪。
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
で、また、話を聞きに行くのかな？行ったり来たりだな。そうか、この当時はあれか。馬車か。Dawson and Nelligan.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes, Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
公開日誌を調べる。公開日誌。やっと進むようになってきたな。まあ、本来あの指輪は詰まるところじゃないと思うけどな。詰まってしまった。で、公開日誌がこれか。
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. Log notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for July. Nothing special. Log notes for August.
Oh.
These pages have been torn away. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR. A torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
有価証券の切れ端。ビギンズならシーユニコーン号の乗組員を見つけ出してくれるかもしれない。ベーカー街。ビギンズ。
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they are still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
窓の下。お。
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
ほう。で、スコットランドヤードでレストレイトと会う。事件の新しい手がかりを得たかもしれない。ヤード。
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
Hmm. 手紙を書いていた。お、ブーツあるよ。こっちじゃないや、こっちか。ハートレイ。
These are the suspect's belongings. Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5.
お、ってことは足大きいのか。
The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
で、話も聞くと。あれ？こっち？
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely. And considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
3つだけ。お、顔？お、古い傷？あ、あるね。帽子は違う。あ、首にも傷が。首のことを言った。ここじゃないの。これほうれい線？あとは、ちゃんとした服装をしてるっぽいな。お？冠柄。奥さんと関係あり？庭師じゃないこの人。植物の死骸。植物の死骸？あれ、ないか。あと一個なんだ。手。庭師の手。
That's all for now.
あれ、庭師なんじゃない？で、冠柄でしょ？浮気なんじゃない？これか。元兵士。ほう。じゃあ、手紙を元に戻すかな？